Today we're going to learn about left arm swinging while strumming with the left hand. The first thing we're going to do is review Statue of Liberty from our last video. First, your feet should be in a V, so separate your toes but keep your heels together. Make sure that your hand is in middle position between the one end of the string and the other, about in the middle, and so that your pinky is over the signal dot. Now go ahead and grab the strings and the neck pretty tightly, and then in one graceful motion, let's go up into Statue of Liberty while we step with our left foot. Now that we're in Statue of Liberty, go ahead and find the end button with your right hand. Bring your violin into playing position, touching that end button to the middle of your throat or a little to the left. Lifting up your head, bringing your jaw over to the chin rest, and then putting your head down. Good. All right, now we're going to talk about how does the violin stay in place. And actually, the jaw is what mostly holds the violin in place. So we're going to demonstrate that by taking our right hand, 2 fingers, and actually pushing on the chin rest right next to the lip or the ridge right here on the chin rest. And what we're going to do is push downward and a little bit in towards your body so that it's going towards the collarbone. So you'll notice that if you're pressing down and inward a little bit, or maybe a lot, and then you let go with the left hand, you will be able to still hold the violin in place without your chin. Instead, your hand is holding it here. So that amount of weight or that amount of force coming from your right hand is exactly the same amount of force that your head and your jaw have to have in order to hold the violin steady. Now you'll notice if you press a little bit even harder, it might go up, the scroll might go up, or if you press a little bit weaker, the scroll might go down, but it's still held in place only with this pressure, this force from my fingers. And now we're going to do that with my head or my jaw. So put your jaw on that same place on the chin rest, right near the lip. Mine has quite a large ridge here. Yours might have a little shallower one, but all chin rests kind of go down in a cup, and then they have a little ridge here. So that's where we want to put the jaw, just to the left of your chin, on that ridge, and come at the same angle that we were using our right hand to do. So down and in towards your body a little bit, towards the collarbone. Now we're going to let go with our hand, and hopefully you get a result like this, where your head and your jaw are holding the instrument. Now, if it feels like it's a little bit painful or maybe uncomfortable, it's okay if you adjust a little bit to find the best position for your jaw. So all chin rests are different, everybody's jaw is a little bit different. So I might go forward a little bit and move to the end button towards the middle of my throat, and that's a different balance. I could also change to a little different feeling. So you can put it wherever it feels the best. Just make tiny adjustments until it's comfortable for you. Also, you don't need to hold it this way for a long time without the hand, because when we play, we do have a little bit of support from the left hand. So if it's very uncomfortable for you, you can just remove your hand for a moment, feel that pressure or that weight from your head, and then put your hand right back at middle position to support it again. Next, we're going to swing the left arm, and we're going to pluck while we do it. So I'd like to start by plucking the G string, and you'll notice that when we pluck with our pinky, our elbow is over here when we play on the G string, and then if we go to E string, our elbow actually swings the opposite way. So let's do this in a rhythm. The G string is the lowest string over here, and I think I'd like to pluck it 3 times and then bend our knees, then switch and do E string 3 times and then bend our knees, really focusing on that left arm being able to swing, that left elbow being able to swing across. I'm also, if you'll notice, my thumb is in the curve of the neck, and that's the flat part of my thumb is sort of where the neck meets the body, in that place right there. So we'll swing on, kind of swinging on that thumb as well. Okay, let's do it 3 times over the signal dot on G, bend our knees, and then do 3 on E, and then bend our knees. Ready, go. Bend, E. One more time, swing the elbow. Okay, good. And you'll notice even between my strums on the same string, I still moved my elbow to help with that strumming movement. Next thing we're going to do is swing, but I'd like to do 2 strings at a time. So let's start with G and D. All I do is really let my finger touch D after G. So it's sort of G then D real fast like that. And then we'll do A and E like that. So let's try same rhythm, 3 at a time. G and D together, A and E together. So your lowest and then your highest. Ready, go. Bend, A and E. Keep swinging left arm again. A and E. Good, one more time. Bend your knees, A and E. Alright, so the exercises here are supposed to help your elbow swing and you to feel that your left arm is able to move freely while the violin is being supported mainly by your jaw and the weight of your head, pulling inward and downward. I hope this helps you.